Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Rob, aka MCRC, and we'll see what's coming up on this week's weekly Wednesday wrap up. Hey guys, so yeah, lots of new things coming out on the channel. Lots of cool new songs, lots of cool new tracks, and I just thought I'd continue showing you all the stuff that's going to be coming onto the channel. As we said last week, you know, it's a new channel, bringing out lots of new music, stuff from my archive of music of nearly 20 years of making music, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process and what I use, what I record with, and everything like that. So I'm going to show you a few bits and bobs of my equipment, the things that I use, the stuff I've got, how I'll tend to write and record, and what I'll do to edit it all together, and you know, kind of get everything to come out basically. Over the next couple of weeks I've got a bit of time coming off, so there's probably going to be a few tracks coming out that are, you know, really old tracks. They're probably not as good as some of the stuff that I've been writing recently, and I'm really happy with how you know, some of the new songs and stuff have come out, and I think they sound really good. So some of the new stuff, you know, is probably better than some of the old stuff, but I just haven't got time to write if I'm off and, you know, busy and stuff like that. So usually I'll work around my job and stuff, but I've got time off, and I'll be you know, doing things in the day, so I won't actually have any time to you know, kind of do anything. So anyway, I'll show you some of the few things, some of the equipment and stuff that I've got. Let's have a little look. So yeah, this is sort of generally the equipment that I'll use to do any of the guitar work. I've got a Fender Precision bass, which is a Fender Precision Special, so it's got the actually has a precision pickup and a jazz bass pickup, which is pretty cool. Recently purchased a really cool Charvel guitar, which is quite cool. I like the look of it. It's quite unique, with no scratch plates or anything like that. It's quite a cool look, but you know, ultimately I guess it's a bit of a Telecaster style. And then I've got this Tanglewood electroacoustic, which is pretty cool. And then pretty much I put that through this Focusrite or audio interface, which does the job, and then you know, it just helps me get a direct in. I do have an amp upstairs as well, a few pedals and things like that, and you'll see that I've got an old Digitech line pedal that I've been using. I play in a band called Supermoon, and you'll find us on Spotify. We've got sort of 2 albums on there, and recently I've been writing and recording for them, so I've been doing some guitar work. Generally I play bass in that band, but it's you know, obviously a bit of a joint collaboration on what we're writing and stuff like that, so I've been doing a few bits and bobs, a few ideas for them. So yeah, check us out on Spotify, because it's very different music to what I've been placing on my YouTube channel, but it's quite cool, and you know, quite rocky. Guitars that I use, I just use this sort of generic laptop that's not amazing or anything like that. I've got some headphones that came with the Focusrite audio interface, but the main thing that I'm using at the moment is Reason 11. Now, up until recently I had Reason 4, so this has been quite a big upgrade for me, and it's quite cool to have loads of new toys and stuff to work with. So those of you who don't use sort of Reason 11, there's a lot of features, a lot of stuff that you can build, and that are sort of inbuilt instruments and things like that. So you've got things like this, the drum kit and stuff. So you can build drum kits and things, samples, a lot of inbuilt synths, and stuff like that. So it's quite cool to build. This is a song that I've been working on. By the time this video comes out, actually this will be on the channel. So you can kind of see here all the sequence bits, the guitar work, some of the drum beats. We've got so quite a few audio tracks that are just guitar bits. So if I solo this one, you can hear. So yeah, you can see how that's just a sort of cut and you know, guitar loop sort of thing that's going to work around the song. You've got a load of instruments, as I say, that are sort of pre-sampled and things like that you can program into sequence beats. So that's just the drum kit one. You have a listen to the bass samples as well. And then you've got the keys as well that you can do. There's all sorts of samples and stuff you can use. So yeah, obviously all this was done using the audio interface. And then I don't actually own a keyboard or anything, so basically I just have to go in, you know, and manually draw and hit these notes in just with the pen tool. It might be something that I look at getting eventually, like a keyboard and stuff, but I've always just written out on this, you know, even with the bass notes and everything, the keys, I just write in the notes and everything like that. So it's always how I've done it, how I've worked it. I know it's probably easier if you have a piano and a keyboard, but I've never been as good on the keyboard or the piano, so you know, it's something that I can get to. Looking at the artwork, so this is the artwork. I'll use fresh paint for this one. Actually, I used like normal MS paint because I basically drew in the circle and then the lines. I've blocked in some things, and I actually used the spray paint tool to get the bushes and everything like that, and then I used edges, a lighter colour, to kind of give these highlights of almost rocks and bushes and things like that, to kind of give you a bit of a layer, you know. And then when I put it into here, I put it into an effect that gave it a paintbrush effect. And then I'll just use this video editor that's just basically one that you get in Windows, just to kind of do. So this one's a video that I'm working on that's going to be coming out later. That's a compilation of some of the songs that are coming up. So yeah, that's kind of my process, how it works, how I put the music together. That's how I kind of put the music together, what software and things I use. I might go into a little bit more detail on another song in the future, just to see, you know, kind of show you exactly how I've written songs and things like that, how I draw the beats, how I do, you know, everything, choose the samples, everything like that, you know, come up with the guitar work, or depending on what song it is. As I said before, I've been writing a little bit for my band called Supermoon. So you might find there's a couple of demos that I put out on the channel eventually, that are very much different type of music to what I've been doing, which is kind of like lo-fi and chilled and things like that. But you know, it's a bit of a different music, you know, a lot more rocky. As I say, it's a very different sound, but it's cool. I enjoy writing the music, and it's nice to write something different. As I said last week, I do kind of hop around from genre to genre, so it's not always the same, you know, and as I say, it's kind of cool to be able to just jump and enjoy what you're writing at the time. I guess it's time to chat about the bonus track this week. Obviously, last week we had Don't Jive Me, which again was quite an old song, and again this one It's slightly newer than Don't Jive Me, but it's a similar vein, a sample that's looped around with a quote over the top of it. This one's probably a little bit cleaner, it's better looped, and the samples are a little bit better. So again, it's a few years later, so I've got better at doing it, but it's a bit of fun, it's a bit silly, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And as I say, like, subscribe and comment. If you comment on the videos, I'll try and write back. If you've got any specific questions on exactly how I use Reason 11 or exactly how I use my audio interface, you know, and anything like that, let me know. I'll cover it in one of these videos, or comment on one of the videos and I'll comment back. Yeah, again, just trying to grow the channel, trying to write a lot of music and see what you think. I've set myself a challenge to try and release you know, music every week for a full year, and so far I've been doing that. So you know, we're a couple of weeks in now. I hope you're enjoying it, and see if we can you know, get this music out to more people. But for now, enjoy the bonus track this week, which is called Bonjour. Alright, cheers guys, see you soon.